Hello ladies and gentlemen of the Power Rangers YouTube community. I am back with another review, and today we'll be looking at Bison King, or known as the bullrider megazord here in the US for Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Bison King for Shuriken, Sentai, ninniger, the 6 Rangers megazord. Here is the megazord Bison King. It's weird, but it's fun. There's basically 3 components to this. You get Rodiomaru, I think his name is. I completely blanked on his name. Rodiomaru, I think. And then Bison Buggy. And you also get the Shuriken, which we're going to look at first because this does have a lot more noises compared to Shuriken. Then we'll look at Rodiomaru and then Bison Buggy. Here is the star. The star does come off. Like every other one, no activation noise. Fold that down, you get the head, which looks like a cowboy hat. That's kind of cool. But for sounds, here we go. Now, you would put this in the morpher, but I don't have the morpher, and you would spin it and then hit the button and get... And that's the sounds for this. I don't know if you heard me, but when it was making that jingle, you would spin it in the burger morpher and then hit the button and you would get the full jingle. I like the sounds on this one. It does a lot more than Shuriken's Shuriken, but it relies on the sword, where this is all based on itself, and then you put them in the burger. So we're going to start with Rodiomaru, and as I do like the blue he is, it's like a type of baby blue, almost sky blue. Does have a nice bit of gold, some black. The face has a star, just like Star Ninja. Little molded mouth on it. Nice red eyes and stuff like that. His arms are stuck in this weird position, and I really don't like it, but again, there's the Super Sentai Artisan, where he has normal arms and stuff like that. Articulation, he does the same thing as Shinobi Maru. Arms move a lot better, and they're not rubber, so head actually does have articulation, so you can do a little weird things. So I'm going to compare them to Shinobi Maru. You can kind of see that they share the same skeleton, but everything besides that is different. He can sit in Shuriken here. I'll show that real quick. Just the camera. And put him in a scene position. Get him in there, if you will. And then he goes on top. If you notice there's no noises coming out, I put the tassel back in so that the batteries wouldn't wear out. I kept for both of them, because there's no new noises coming out of this, so it's fine. This one does have more noises. But there he is with Rodiomaru. It's actually not bad. Don't care for it either way, but yeah. So I'll take him out, put him off the side, put him back off the side, and bring back in the Bison Buggy. So if you're just to take this and lift it up, there's the entire Megazord. Yeah, it's just the Megazord laying down. But if you one thing, if you saw earlier that this was on the back, so if you want to store it compared to Shuriken, it'll clip back there so you can store it. It rolls not greatly, and I don't like the noises. If you pay attention, the wheels, it's not the entire wheel, it's just the outside. So that way they can keep all the things fine. Rodiomaru can ride them if you get them into like a weird thing like that. There's clips and pegs, and you'll just hold on to that. He will hold on to the handlebars, which is cool. And there we go. And adjust him however you need. And there we have Rodiomaru. It looks just weird. Again, I don't keep these guys in the separate components. There's not much to it. So Now we're going to get into combinations, so take that off. Take his gun off, and you're going to take this entire chunk off. Set off the side. Raise him up. Raise the camera up. Flip out the toes. Pull the feet in. Spread the legs if you want to do that now. Second verse, same as the first. Set him down. Fold the arms out. Take the gun, put it in his hand. And then we're going to take this entire chunk and place it right back there. Fold that down. Now, the instructions, if I don't remember correctly, but they never said anything about this, but what I do is fold that down and then kind of fold Orochimaru up. Fix his head. And there you go. No. You take the shuriken like everyone else, pull the face down, plug it on, and get noises. And here we have Bison King, our bullrider megazord. I don't like that name. I prefer Bison King. It sounds cooler than bullrider megazord. I mean, this was the first one I got out of both of them because I'd rather have just one mecha. And I couldn't get shuriken at the time, so I just picked him up. He was actually relatively cheap. I fold this up too, just because it looks nicer and you can see the knees. Which, you can see the heavy, heavy cowboy motif. The star looks like a hat. Has tassels on his shoulders, and you got, yeah. Not the greatest 600 megazord, but at least it's something. He does have the gun, which looks very weird, but interesting. Articulation-wise, his arms can go full 360 if you don't move that, and that's it. There's not much to it. You got the bullhead there. Again, it's not a bad mecha if you can find. Again, if you can find the ninniger stuff for cheap and don't want the Bandai America stuff, get the Bandai Japan. They're not bad. I like him. I like Shuriken. I don't care for the American versions just because of lack of paint. Yeah. Now him and Shuriken do combine. Actually, here, let me do a size comparison before I get into that thought. See, they do combine. I mean, not combine, they do. Here's the size comparison. Shuriken is a lot bigger, like head-wise, just probably a head taller. Does have more articulation. They look nice together. They do combine into something weird, which I won't be doing in this video. Will be the next one, just so this one's a little bit shorter. Move him out of the way and focus on him. Again, the Bison King Megazord is not bad, or Mecha, whatever you prefer. Oh yeah, he does have in and out, but you don't do much with that. It's not a bad Megazord. It's big, it's chunky, I will say that. Yeah, so there's not much to it. When we get into the next video, we'll be combining both of them and then talking about that combination, how I feel about it. But this one is okay, Shuriken's okay. Get the one you want and which one you want to spend more money on. Get the American version, you just want something cheap and just something there. Get this if you have the money and want something fancier. So that's it for now. See you guys next time when we combine these two to form King Shuriken. See ya.